back to our channel. Thanks for tuning in today's video. This is Eleni. I'm Linda.
And I'm Elliot.
So in today's video, as you can see by the title, we're going to be talking about COVID-19. COVID is just short form for the coronavirus that has been going around. I know a lot of you guys are obviously home, self-isolating yourselves. Basically just follow the instructions of what healthcare providers or professional healthcare providers have informed us to do. So we've been trying our best to do that too, but you guys know we do have businesses to run. So I have an online business, so I'm at home majority of the time, but we also have real estate, which we need to attend to tenants sometimes and go out for appointments. We have closings happening. So Elliot will touch up on real estate. I'll more touch up on my online business and how it's affected our business, how it's affected us personally, our personal life, and what we think of COVID-19 overall in general. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we post a new video. Like this video if you ended up liking it and found it informative. And lastly, comment down below what your thoughts of COVID-19 are as well, and what you thought about this overall video and what other videos you'd like to see from us. So we'll go ahead and get started. I think the first topic we'll talk about is how it's affected us personally.
Well, it's obviously affected other people in different kind of ways, but we've started to really notice it when we went to malls and some grocery stores. Like, people would be scrambling around, stocking up on food, toilet paper, which is strange, but
don't get it.
Yeah. But it's interesting. The one thing that we did notice the last time we went shopping was a lot of people were gathering like frozen foods, meats, all that stuff, right?
Stuff that lasts long enough.
But the vegetables and basically the stuff that we mainly eat, all stocked, nothing touched, which is, cool. But
yeah,
that's one thing that I've noticed.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, how has it changed kind of our lifestyle in a way?
It hasn't really changed too much because we're just overall calm people. Like, we don't overreact like that, and we just kind of, whatever comes our way is going to happen anyway, so we just kind of either adapt or educate ourselves or try and find a solution for it. So I think the only really thing that has affected us personally is grocery stores, because we are actually running out of toilet paper and we kind of actually need it. So even when I go to the store, because I got, there was no toilet paper, but I got paper towel, I just got one, and I was just like kind of embarrassed to go buy it because I don't want everyone to think that I'm stocking up too, and I'm not, because I think that's really ridiculous. But anyways, we'll talk about that, I guess, with our opinions of the whole virus thing. But I think other than just grocery stores, nothing's really affected us personally.
Probably you could agree here. I think another one would have been like the gyms.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We both are part of Good Life, and I know you have a personal fitness trainer.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And all Good Lives across Canada have closed, so that sucked, because I personally tried to go to what's it called? Anytime Fitness Quick. And they signed me up, and then the next day they closed, so... Yeah,
you know what? Yeah, because I hired a personal trainer recently, and the days that I don't train with him, I go to Good Life. So Good Life closed down, but I was like, oh, it's okay, whatever, because it's a private gym where I train with my personal trainer. I was fine because I could just use the treadmill there, and I can do my workouts there 3 days a week, but he also closed down as well. And he has a daughter as well, and he has some immune issues, so I understand why he doesn't want to basically train anymore. But yeah, no, I guess the gym, yeah, that's a good point. The gym and the grocery store has probably affected us the most. Yeah.
So in terms of business, I'll touch up on real estate, then you can touch up on kind of our online business.
Yes.
The real estate, we just closed a kind of a big transaction, and there's more about it. If you want to know more about it, just go to our personal channels.
We'll have the link down below.
Yes, but we closed that on the 17th, so that wasn't affected. That was a smooth close, so we're happy about that. We are getting some slowdown on our other sale. It's been extended once already in there, and it's looking like it's going to be extended twice because the bankings are, I guess from what our lawyer said, it's just slow. They're adapting to the new changes.
They're backed up a little bit.
So that is affecting one. On the property management side, we do have like property managers kind of in place, and they have already notified us that there's a few tenants that are going to be late for April 1st. So, you know, we're working with them. I know the government does have a program, like an EI program that helps people that are unemployed. So
and they're moving pretty quickly with that.
So that's good. And I know on the banking side, just in case, you know, if you own a rental property or you own your own house, the banks are being very diligent to helping people trying to either defer their payments or working with them because of, you know, loss of income. So that's good. In terms of that we're still showing units where we limited the amount of showing, but we also understand like people need to live, like people need places to live. So it's just we don't want to stop that all in itself, but we try to limit it. We try to kind of tell the current tenants that are there still not to be present. We just work around that stuff. I'm just trying to think anything else on the real estate side. I don't think so. More so banking and kind
tenants
of
losing
issues.
their jobs.
Yeah, that's about it.
Not losing their jobs, but like everything's just kind of on hold right now.
On hold for the next 2 weeks,
Yeah.
But online.
And then online, like for me, because Elliot Moore is in the real estate. I do some of it a little bit, but I'm more a majority online. Like I do YouTube videos which generate income, which is great, so that hasn't changed. I still am just doing more YouTube videos. I have multiple sources of income when it comes to online. I also have, because I'm an influencer online too, so I have companies that reach out and pay for ads, like sponsored ads, so that hasn't slowed down. But what has slowed down for me is my online waist training business. So I sell waist trainers online, and that's affected quite a bit. That's affected me quite a bit because the waist trainers are from China. And that's where this whole thing basically originated from. Not Wuhan, China, but everywhere in China basically is kind of shut down and on hold. So the manufacturers or suppliers that I have in China have closed down. So fulfilling orders right now is super backed up. Just trying to kind of like organize everything, trying to find new suppliers outside of China, trying to find suppliers maybe in the Philippines, or just maybe like ordering stocks from Amazon and just going from there, which I think I'm leading towards now. I think I'm gonna just probably order a bunch of waist trainers through Amazon, because then it can get here quickly and then I can just send them out. So I'm thinking that's what, because I'm just trying to find solutions right now, but it has affected my waist training business for sure, just because everything's just so backed up now.
But on like overall, that's not too bad compared to all. It's not
too bad. Like sales are still coming in. It's just it's like fulfilling orders is a little bit backed up. That's all.
Yeah, that's good. I guess our overall opinion on the situation, I'm pretty optimistic. I think it's just gonna be 2 weeks, maybe even if it lasts a month, but I don't think this is gonna really affect the world or even the country. It might, I know people are thinking about like recession and all that craziness, but I think it's just kind of going to be a stage.
Yeah.
We're going to, it's going to pass.
I don't think we're in a recession.
Yeah, it's going to pass and everything's going to go back to normal within the next 2-3 weeks.
A recession is coming though.
Eventually,
but,
yes.
I think everything will go back to normal. I do think people are overreacting. I get it. Like, I think we should follow what the government is saying, follow instructions, staying inside so we can prevent the spreading of everything. But people are way overreacting in terms of stocking up on everything. Like everyone needs, food, needs these essentials. So we should all kind of be fair and let everyone have a little bit of everything. But I think people are just going a little bit too crazy on this whole virus thing. And I think it's just because we haven't really found a solution for it yet. We haven't found a vaccination for it yet. I did read that basically testing out a vaccination on healthy people in Newfoundland. I'm not sure how accurate that is or how accurate that article is, but it looks like we're slowly making progress. I also watched Patrick David's video, and he mentioned if they do find, because they have found something, but they're just testing it, it could take about 6 months to basically a year to actually like give to everyone. So until then, we just kind of have to shut down the borders and stay away from people, or just distance yourself and just be cautious, extra cautious, I guess.
And I guess, yeah, our recommendation when you have the time now, because, you know, you're going to be locked up at home, just do your research, you know, educate yourself, don't overreact, don't panic.
But don't, when you do your research or educate, sorry to interrupt, you shouldn't really look so much, you shouldn't really follow the reporters, because reporters, they do this for a living, they need you to watch them. So they do kind of hype things up. I would recommend watching YouTube videos on actual like healthcare professionals, doctors, what they say. Patrick Davis is a good one too, because he does tons of research on it, like logical research. But yeah, anyways, continue. What were you saying?
Yeah, no, you just kind of finished what I was going to say.
So yeah, just do your research on it, educate yourself, and be cautious, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a wrap.
Hey guys, so that's the end of today's video. Thanks for tuning in and watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe out there and self-isolate as much as you can. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
See ya.